I just like to stay ready, sort of semi-prepared. I like exercise anyway, like exercise isn't a burden for me. If there's a little bit you can get better at, it's not too much of a physical or mental stress in the off season, like it's off your own back, I think why not really. I get enjoyment from pushing myself a little bit. Good music in the gym always helps, you know. I enjoy getting better in whatever aspect, so yeah, stayed off feet mainly for the off season, but did a lot of different training. One of my friends is in the Marines, so like they do a lot of different type of training, a bit of CrossFit, did a bit of that, a bit of boxing, a bit of all just stuff like, I like getting better, you know, I like being in the deep end, things I'm not really good at, so I sort of tested that myself. It was less almost physical and mental, it was more just like exploration sort of and having fun really.
In terms of where I work in the scrum, it's the level of connection between each other. You know, the connection is massively important in the scrum, and making sure that we're all pointing in the same direction. That's the key indicator for me. And then we do that with some real intent and some real meaning behind it. Look, when the scrum it's a competitive world, it's an aggressive world, and that's what we want to see out on the training pitch as well, and that's what transfers into games. The pre-season, there's a lot of work around that core strength, the basic fundamentals of strength, and then being in position for a long amount of time and sustaining the tension you're going to have to go into when you're in a scrum, you know. So building up those things, you know, pulling back together the shape and everything we want to achieve in terms of what an individual looks like, and then how that builds through cohesively into the team. You know, it's a scrum is 8 blokes all doing the same thing at the same time, and you need time under your belt to get that right. A lot more time with the players, thinking and talking about their own individual development needs as well, and you can really focus in on those without having that week-to-week grind of the games coming up and the tactical elements you have to get through. So that's really nice, and you can really see some growth in the players as they go through, and that puts you in great stead for the season. So the incremental bits you see over the season, you're all based on the fundamentals are put into place now.
Pre-season kind of brings the group together. You go through some tough sessions, tough stuff, and the new players are kind of embedded in by the time you reach the season. So it's seeing everything that we've been working so hard for, like really hard for, come into fruition. So yeah, I'm looking forward to stepping out on that pitch again and sort of putting together what we think is a winning strategy, what we think will win us games, and actually putting that to the test.